Your Side's Jason Marks, live at the intersection of Liberty Haven Parkway and Princess Anne.
Jason, that's a pretty busy area on a normal day. So how are the roads out there now?
Well, they're going to get worse, according to Public Works. You know, all that snow, as Ann just mentioned, is gone, but what's left is a thin layer of ice, and it's only going to start to freeze up again as the temperature continues to drop tonight. Now, we spent our day over in the town center area. We met one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, Brian Kurzel. He's a delivery driver. If you're with us for the morning show, you might have seen him live on the air. Let's show you what happened to Brian earlier today, and you can see he was driving his truck when something malfunctioned because of the snow in his engine. He ended up running off the road. There he sat. We walked up to him, and then all of a sudden the fire department pulled up, and you had firefighters starting to shovel him out. Now, while this is happening, other drivers around him kept getting stuck. Brian actually, who walked down to other drivers, helped push other drivers out, then came to worry about his situation. He says the only reason he was on the road was because he had to make those deliveries, but he said the roads were just awful.
They were horrible. If I didn't have to do it for my job, I wouldn't be out here. So they were better at 4 o'clock this morning. Just once everyone got on it, just came too slippery and too slick to be out here.
You know, and there were really people helping people all day long. Just a note about Brian. Once his story aired earlier today, a mechanic who was watching then went out and helped Brian fix his car free of charge once they saw 10 on your side out there too. So what a great ending to a story. Now, obviously the roads are going to be the major concern throughout the overnight hours. The snow is mostly gone, but Public Works are really worried about that ice as soon as that temperature drops, something that we'll continue to watch. We're actually going to go hook up with a Public Works crew here in a short time from now, and we'll have their story coming up tonight on WAVY News 10 at 11. But for now, that's the latest here in Virginia Beach. Now back to you guys.
Jason.
Back with more coverage of the winter weather, and it is rare to see snow covering the sand at the Virginia Beach oceanfront.
That's right. 10 on Your Side's Liz Palka joins us now live from the boardwalk. Liz, is it still windy out there?
No, it's not as windy, especially as it was last night, Nicole and Tom. We had a lot of strong winds then. The wind has calmed down, especially because there hasn't been any snow falling in the last couple hours or so. But one thing that we have seen, there are a lot of people out and about, actually surprisingly a lot of people, given how much snow is on the ground right now. And there are still quite a few cars on the road. We're at the intersection of Atlantic Avenue and Laskin Road, an area that always has a lot going on. I just walked over and took a look at some of the roads out here, and it's that thick, slushy, icy consistency right now. You can see there's a SUV driving down right now, taking it slow. We've seen a lot of people doing that, but there have also been a lot of people getting stuck as well. A lot of people having to push each other out. Let me show you some of this video. This is from earlier this morning. There was actually a guy riding around on an ATV around the ocean front, and he would stop every time he saw someone having trouble and help dig them out. Then there were other times where large vehicles or even just cars were getting stuck in some of these thicker spots in the street where the snow is piling up, and people were getting out to push. And I even have to say, our photojournalist Kenny Becker at one point pulled our truck over and got out and even helped one of those vehicles get out as well, because a lot of people have been getting stuck today. But that's what we've seen, is that people have been helping each other out, making sure they're okay. And that's not just here at the ocean front. I've been hearing from people on Twitter, Facebook, and just friends contacting me saying as they've been walking around Virginia Beach, people are getting stuck, but everyone has been helping push each other out of these snow drifts and the piles of snow that have been forming on our city streets. Live in Virginia Beach, I'm Liz Palka, 10 on Your Side.
Our winter weather coverage continues in Norfolk. Andy Fox has been checking things out in the Mermaid City since the snow started to fall last night.
And he's not tired of it yet. He joins us live at Harbor Park downtown. So this is a big part of the snow removal. How's it going?
Yeah, it really is a unique part of the story of snow removal in Hampton Roads. Norfolk's the only city that really has to do that, where you have to load up the snow, then they bring it over here to Harbor Park, they dump it here, and look at this big mound of snow over here. I asked them to give me an estimate on how much snow this is, and they can't even do that. They got a couple of contractors helping them. They've been doing it all day, and you know what they say when you're on a ski slope? It's the last run of the day. Well, they're hoping that these are the last loads of the day. So here's the problem. The streets in Norfolk are so narrow, there's nowhere to put the snow. Kevin, what's going on here?
We're trying to get all this snow out of the way so the pedestrians can go to and fro, you know, take care of the business and enjoy the Chrysler Hall, hopefully, in a day or two if we can get this stuff out of here.
And you haul it away.
Yeah, got to get it out of here. Got to get it out of here.
And they bring all the snow here to Harbor Park where they dump it because there's no room to put it on the sides of the streets in downtown Norfolk.
Right.
You're here. Tell us what you're doing.
We're just hauling from the center down by the bank and Sheraton because, like you said, there's nowhere for them to put it. So cities told us just to haul it over here and dump it here.
And just let it melt.
Let it melt. Yeah, there you go. Let it go back to water so it'll fall again, right?
Right. And they've been doing it all day. We got a truck right over here. We got another one over here. He's moving the snow around, moving it to the other side, trying to make room for the other snow that's going to come in. And the contractors have all been told, come back first thing tomorrow, and we're going to do it all over again tomorrow. Removing snow from Norfolk, downtown Norfolk, isn't an easy thing to do. At Harbor Park, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.
Winter weather coverage continues in Chesapeake now. Crews have been busy clearing the roads all day.
10 on your side's Erin Kelley joins us now with the latest from Eaton Way North near Battlefield Boulevard. Erin.
Well, here's the deal. We just got this information from the city. They're going to work on treating the emergency roads first, the icy parts of the emergency roads, and they're going to be putting down a salt and sand mixture. We have seen plows coming down the road here all night, and we know that they're going to work on the primary roads, then the secondary roads. Primary would be like Battlefield, Military Highway. Secondary would be like Etheridge Manor, Freeman. We know they have 32 trucks, and at 7 o'clock, they're going to get an additional 7-member team from VDOT that's going to help out. They're also going to have about 6 motor graders, and those are what you basically use to push around the snow, help clear out some of those connector streets. We know that the city is closed tomorrow. We know that the schools are closed tomorrow. Essential personnel only. They want those people to show up between 12 and 3 tomorrow to check on some of the buildings, make sure there's no problems with heating or with any of the pipes at the schools. No trash collection tomorrow. You want to put your trash out on Friday, and they're going to try to get to that, but as you know, they're not going to be plowing in the neighborhood, so your neighborhood's not going to be looking that great. So stay inside if you can. They are worried about the icy spots in the southern parts of the city. That's the latest from here. We're expecting to get an update at 8 o'clock. We'll have much more on that coming up tonight on WAVY News 10 at 10 and 11.
All right.